Yo, what's good? What's happening? How you living? It's your boy Ricebox 26, and we back with another North Carolina live. Yep, right now, just be. That's all right though. Probably be here in a little bit. Roles got switched for the first time ever, but that's all right. So, first things first, how everybody doing? How y'all living? Welcome back in. I'm glad we could be here again. And man, there has been some nonsense in the world of everything. Because I'm gonna wait till he gets here before we talk about it. But first things first, let's go ahead and remind y'all that join us every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Because that'd be our time, that'd be us. So every now and again we may be a little later than normal, but if we can't get here on time, we'll be here for sure. Every Tuesday, hands down, no doubt about it. So getting into the first thing today, we actually got late commit coming in by the name of Dejon Davis, 6'9", 280 pounds, three-star O lineman out of Clearwater, Florida. And if everybody knows about Clearwater, if I remember right, that's around Lamar Jackson territory. So, kid was ranked 2,110th player nationally, 204th in an interior offensive lineman nationally, and 245th player out of Florida. Once again, once my partner gets here, we'll go over some game film for him. So they came in with the whole issue was we didn't think we were going to get any more commits by the time the deadline for December came through, but he decided, last minute, as soon as everything felt right to him and his soul, he was going to go ahead and say, you know what, we are Charlotte bound, and we love to have him because that adds some extremely needed offensive line depth, and I can't be happier for us. Because looking into it, let's see what his message was on it. Come on, Paige. He said he was blessed to receive an offer. I saw the thing. Where'd it go? Oh, no. Who messaging me? Oh, ain't nobody important. Oh, and we extended an offer to Chris Whitehead as well out of Lloyd C. Bird High School in Chesterfield, Virginia. He said he was blessed to receive an offer from us. Saying Whitehead is one of the top edge prospects in the country and his interest in several elite programs at NC State. It was a 28th Division I offer to join Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, and more. Jesus. They recorded 54 tackles, 23 for loss, 11 sacks, and 1 interception and 2 touchdowns. That's a heck of an edge, man. Oh, hold on. And guess who it is? What happened, my boy?
Man, I'm here. Hopefully y'all can see me. I don't know if y'all can or not. I'm on the way back to the crib from this basketball game, so apologies, y'all, if y'all been waiting on me. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
All right.
Sorry, I'm trying to get. I'm mad that's such a thin line. Oh, well.
What?
Oh, just between getting the regular letters you're supposed to get and not the regular letters you're supposed to get.
What, in the style thing?
Yeah, man.
That man's sitting there like, usually turn it, if you're looking for the color, 7BA FD4. That's the right Tar Heel shade. I've typed it so much, I know it off the top of my head.
The 7BA?
Yeah, 7 Bravo Alpha, Foxtrot Delta 4.
There we go.
Oh.
And I had that earlier. It just didn't want to be white. It's all right though. But anyway, so started off, we got a late commit from Dejon Davis, offensive lineman out of Clearwater, Florida.
He high school or he prep school? What's up?
Yeah. High school commit. So because
class of yeah, class of 26 or 27.
class of 26. See,
Oh, that's a super late commit, ain't it?
Yeah, this ain't even the right article either. I'm mad at that.
Not they giving you false information.
Not even that. Like I found the right article with him in it, but it gave me the wrong article for the player I'm talking about. Now I got the right information earlier. Should have wrote it down, but that's what I get though.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
2026. Yeah, 280 pounds, 3-star offensive lineman, 2,110th player nationally, 204th interior lineman nationally, and 245th player in Florida. He's out of Lamar Jackson's area, Clearwater.
Here's the bad part. Florida got so many athletes. Being 255 in Florida is kind of like, yeah, I think you're good. Like what? But then again, it's that thing we talked about where a Florida 50 can be like a Nebraska 3.
Mm-hmm.
Or a Montana 1. You know what I mean?
True.
So I'm not trying to dog bro and say he's not good. I'm just like, oh, all right, 255. That's not horrible.
Right, and like I said, when you get back to the crib, then we'll go over some of the game film we got for him. But the one topic that I did want to hold on to until you showed up was Robert Kraft has been denied the Hall of Fame.
Man, Brady next. Brady ain't getting in first ballot. I'm calling it now. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from the captain of the Hooligan Express firsthand. Brady ain't getting in first ballot. He gonna get in, but it ain't gonna be first ballot because ain't no way. Kraft don't get in. Belichick don't get in, but Brady do. I'm sorry. There's no way.
I mean, that's a fair assessment. Now, the biggest question, and one of the biggest questions I put up on here is, what does that mean for Belichick, Brady, and any other potential Hall of Fame Patriot candidate? If now you have confirmed for sure that Robert Kraft ain't getting in and Belichick ain't getting in this season, do you full on believe now that this sets a precedent that pretty much every Patriot from this point on has to wait a season?
Yeah, you have to. Like, you have to, because if you don't, now you're going to have to answer that question of why are they different? And if I'm playing devil's advocate, I could say the players executed more of that than the coaches. Because especially for Deflategate, like Spygate, you could blame the coach for that, but Deflategate for sure, because Brady's the one who told him to deflate the balls, and Brady was using the balls, and the players were using that ball. Belichick ain't got no control over that.
This is true. And basically, because me and you talked about this earlier, when it came down, especially to the Deflategate situation, I really think what's going to happen is they're going to use the argument, especially for Tom Brady, that yes, Brady was a major and active component to Deflategate because Brady was the one who told the guys to deflate the ball. However, they're going to make that same argument of, sure, he cheated in New England, but then he went on to Tampa Bay with a whole new coach, whole new team outside of like a few major key pieces, aka Rob Gronkowski,
and Antonio Brown.
Super Bowl again, and Antonio Brown. Well, kind of Antonio Brown.
No, Antonio Brown was there. He was in New England, left, and then met up with Brady in Tampa.
But didn't he quit Tampa too?
He quit after they won a championship. He won the Super Bowl with them, and then it was the next year when he quit and did that whole acted a fool.
I just had to make sure I had that timeline right in my head.
Yeah,
But like even
yeah.
you had Antonio Brown and Rob Gronkowski, but overall, it was a whole. Generally, it was a whole new team. You had two decent pieces that came with you from New England to Tampa Bay, but still, they could still make the argument of, well, he went and won with a whole different team that had no scandals. So now they're like,
And you know,
okay, who really was the main component to these scandals? Was it Robert Kraft and Belichick, or was it really Tom Brady and the rest
and
of
you
them?
know what I could do? You know what I could do if I wanted to be that guy? It's a weak argument, but I could pull it if I want. If somebody brings up the argument that Brady went on to win with a different team, I could say COVID year. COVID year. I flat out could say COVID year and be like, you know what? Some players in certain games didn't play because they had COVID or they had symptoms, so that made Brady's path easier, so on and so forth. That's how we got to the Super Bowl. COVID year. If I want, it's a weak argument. It's a very weak argument. But if I wanted to make it, I could make that argument.
That is very true. You could definitely make that argument.
What's that comment say?
Oh, you two said Kraft's problem was his personal life.
And that's not Belichick's problem? Remember, Belichick got caught on that ring cam when he was still in New England.
I mean, yeah, he did. But then again, he also ended up leaving New England not too long after that.
Nah, he was there for like a year and some change. Because remember that joint, we were all just, remember, we sat with that for like a year. I think he left like a year later and then took a year off in the NFL and then went to UNC.
Oh, and we laughed forever on that one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because it's like, ain't no way this man's getting caught.
I'm like, you 70s. I'm like, you 70-something doing the walk of shame in the middle of this residential neighborhood. Like, it didn't even look gated. It looked like a regular neighborhood that anybody in their mom, like that I could have walked through. Absolutely. And just been like, Absolutely. Is that Bill Belichick?
And like, and to YouTube's thing, so the funny thing about the Robert Kraft situation is now there is rumor coming from it was like Sam Heward, who used to be the quarterback for the Seahawks. There's a whole rumor out now that the Patriots are spreading a bunch of like rumors and misinformation to distract the team from ahead of the Super Bowl. You know how they said, well, you know, I told you they said that there was a rumor that went out that the Seattle Seahawks are going up for sale immediately after the Super Bowl is over.
I mean, here's the bad part. That's not a rumor anymore because that's on ESPN.com.
So here's the thing. So apparently a lot of the front office are debunking the rumor or trying to, you know, say like, no, this isn't really happening. Nobody, I don't know who told you this, but it wasn't us that said it. So
it's happening. It's happening. Y'all just didn't want it to come out until after the Super Bowl. And the Patriots were like, yeah, we're going to air this joint out right now.
Which, I mean, if we being real about it.
Here's my thing. I think anybody in-house, I think all the players probably knew that. Outside the house, they ain't know. But I think the players even knew, like, hey, yo, it's about to be sold. We still going to be in Seattle, but this team about to be sold.
Right. So they're thinking that Robert Kraft and the Patriots are a part of the fact that that got leaked in the first place. And they're doing it and pushing so hard that it distracts the Seahawks from actually, you know, being 100% for this game. And Sam Heward is like, yeah, no, like this is, can you really put it against or think that this wouldn't happen? Because remember, same team that did Deflategate, same team that did Spygate. Can we really sit here and say that they wouldn't do this?
I'm gonna say this. What?
You said Kraft was sleeping with young girls.
Oh, like Belichick, young? Why both of them doing this? Like how young? Are we talking Belichick young or are we talking under 18 young?
I don't know.
Because Belichick
He said
Oh no!
PDF problems.
Oh no! Oh, ooh. Epstein list level? Ugh. Oh no!
He said Kraft wanted them PDFs.
Oh no!
That's no good. That's no good at all.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. We talking? Oh, cause he all right. Nah, that's no
And the
bueno.
last,
If
and the
that's
last
if
question
that's the
is,
case, if that's the case, and that comes out like to be true, if he's like convicted or even arrested for that, that man never gets in the Hall of Fame. I don't care who you are. No,
he
never should be in
shouldn't.
the Hall of Fame. Should never
He
be in the
shouldn't.
Hall of Fame.
And
If
so the
y'all
last
gonna,
question I have to, oh, go ahead.
oh, because I was gonna say, if y'all gonna still give Michael Vick hell over the dog situation that he went to jail and served for, if Robert Kraft is arrested over that, should never get in the Hall of Fame. Should never.
And that man,
Like,
I think that man's been on like 3 or 4 ballots.
because I saw that the other day, and I know this is kind of a tangent, not a tangent, but like somebody was saying, should Michael Vick be in the Football Hall of Fame? And they put up his accolades, and dude's like, "Oh, absolutely not." I'm like, what?" I'm like, this man was the most prolific athletic quarterback for the longest time and made the mobile quarterback really a thing to the likes of where we have it now.
He got arrested that time. Let me make sure. I think he got arrested. It was either that or some other random stuff. So hold on.
If he got arrested, never put that man in. I don't care if he got charged or not. Never put that man in the Hall of Fame. I'll stand on that one. If he got arrested, never put that man in the Hall of Fame.
He got arrested for prostitution.
Okay, I do remember that. I do remember that because they
agreed demeanor solicitation.
I do remember that. Oh, hold up.
Oop. He done left us, y'all. He'll be back. He'll be back. Lord, that's not what I want. Why you do that? I never get the thing that I'm looking for. It's never the thing that I'm looking for. Yeah, he'll be back though. So, let's see here. There was another. I think there's another one in here. Yeah, 2019, two misdemeanor counts of soliciting prostitution following a multi-month investigation into human trafficking at the Orchids of Asia Day Spa. All charges were dropped in 2020 after courts ruled the surveillance video primary evidence was obtained illegally and violated constitutional rights, which I find is ridiculous because there ain't no way. Because what did they do? Evidence issues: police installed hidden cameras without a warrant, which an appeals court ruled violated Fourth Amendment rights against unreasonable searches. So this leads to a bigger conversation and a bigger issue to me. Because what do you mean you ain't have a warrant? You knew you was doing an investigation. So what I don't know. Like, this is dumb to me. So in other words, apparently, I don't know if it was underage, but it was definitely, pay to play is what Robert Kraft was getting arrested for. See everyone? Oh, of course it was money. I still look at it like, how in the world do you initiate an investigation and don't have no warrants? Like, that's my thing. Like, how do you do a sting operation and don't have no warrants? Like, how do you do that? I said, maybe not underage. Yeah, maybe not. But like I said, it was pay to play. And from what I'm reading, he probably paid a pretty penny. That's all I can say. But once again, like the final question on the board is, do you think the Hall of Fame voters made the right choice? I think they did. Overall, at least on the Robert Kraft side of things, I think they did. I don't think Robert Kraft deserves it, personally. Sure, you got a winning organization, but you got that because of Bill. Bill built that. Bill built that team. Yeah, you paid the money and did whatever you did, but at the end of the day, Bill Belichick was the face of the Patriots when the Patriots were winning. Robert Kraft wasn't it. That's why Robert Kraft got so mad at Belichick in the first place. It's because Belichick knew that the Patriots aren't the Patriots without him. And it took him going back and getting a previous Patriot that Bill coached, who will not sit here and deny Mike Vrabel is a good coach, to get you back to where you are. It took you a minute. And I think partially on the way out, Bill sabotaged the Patriots on the way out. I'm not even a Patriots fan, but I think Bill did that on purpose. I think Bill had all those losing years on purpose just to spite Rob. And I'm here for it. Moving on to some really good Tar Heel news. We've had 3 players named to the ACC All Academic Team. Oh yeah, both of them will eventually get in. I think Bill will be in, but I think Bill and Tom will be in before Robert Kraft gets in. Because unfortunately, even if people don't like Robert Kraft, they're going to get him. They're going to let him in anyway. Because they're going to look at it like you got the credentials to back it. We got to put you in eventually. So it may not be this year. It may not be next. It's going to be within the next 3 to 4 Hall of Fame voting seasons for sure. Let's see here. But yeah, we got 3 Tar Heels that made the All ACC academic team this year by the name of Coleman Bryson, freshman defensive back. It's his first All ACC honors. He played 12 games this season with 17 tackles, 11 solo, and 6 assisted, and 2 pass breakups, majoring in exercise and sports science. Tom Magnus, our senior punter, this is his 3rd consecutive All ACC honors. Graduated in December with a degree in exercise and sports science. Had 12 games, 56 punts, which was 5th in the conference, for 2,389 yards, which was also 5th in the conference, and averaging 42.6 yards per punt, which was 6th in the conference. And last but not least, Jordan Shipp, sophomore wide receiver, 2nd All ACC honors, had 12 games this year, 60 catches, which is 6th in the ACC, for 671 yards, which was 14th, and 6 touchdowns, which was also 6th in the ACC, majoring in communication studies. So big ups to our guys there, and really big ups to Tom Magnus for the fact that, man, you got 3 all academic honors. Good for you, bro. And just getting up, and Jordan got 2, and Bryson for your first year in. Hey, good on you, man. Keep that work up. Keep that consistency. That's the kind of stuff we like seeing on the squad. It's like kind of the information and kind of news that we like to get. Makes you feel proud of who you got on the squad. Now, this is a question. This is a question for the room. Because it came across it earlier, and I think this would be perfect especially for all y'all out there watching right now. The biggest question on the board as the basketball season goes on is Hubert Davis the right coach for North Carolina? And debates up in the air. Some people say, yeah, he can get it done. He got him there once. He can do it again. Other people lately have been saying that man needs to go, and we ain't got time for the shenanigans. He's not the right one. He's not going to be able to get these other teams over the hill. He don't know what he's doing. So it just makes you wonder, is he or is he not the right coach? Because the question posted on the board from the Tar Heel blog is Hubert Davis is a blank coach. To them, he said, good. He had undeniable moments of greatness. Running Coach K's final home game celebration was some great coaching. We can't call that a fluke because his team did it again in the Final Four in the most consequential UNC Duke game ever played. Davis understood the pressure would be entirely on Duke in the closing moments of those games, and especially on Duke's head coach. Coach K, late in both games, reverted to exhorting his players rather than calming and directing them, with counterproductive results. Davis's team wasn't the most physically gifted, but they were the more psychologically prepared. Very Dean Smith, in my humble opinion. The players he recruits don't fit his system. That's a very fair point. That's a very fair point. And they go on to say on the flip side, Davis had a learning curve with the respect to NIL and the transfer game, and I'd argue those manifested most in backcourt dysfunction. I'd also argue this season strongly indicates lessons learned on that front, but I concede results remain incomplete. B plus so far. Can Davis make the leap from good to great? A related but separate question. Speaking on the backcourt issue, and somebody pointed that out. I said the wrong thing last time. I said front court issues, and yeah, no, that was my fault. At the time, in my head, front court and backcourt aren't the same terms that they're supposed to be used for. In my mind, front court is the front line of a defense, back court is the back line of a defense, not offensive side versus defensive side. So that's my fault. I'll go ahead and say that out loud. But to me, yeah, the backcourt issues are major issues because this season has been a very telling season when it comes down to if we're not up big and can continue to stay up big, we will blow a game. We will go ahead and blow every lead that we got with some of the most outrageous play that we've ever seen. He doesn't utilize the athlete's athletic ability. And I don't think that's entirely true. I think what's happening is, and you may be right. It's like you may be more right than I am. I think what's happening is when it comes down to these athletes, sure, I think I can definitely see how the system doesn't exactly benefit them the best. But I think it's not all of the athletes. I think it's some athletes just not trying to. I think some athletes choose to take a back seat instead of showing what their actual ability is by comparison. Because we saw Stevenson 2 games ago, we hadn't seen him really all season really pop off like he did. And then come second half, here he is out of nowhere making plays that we didn't think he could make. I think it was like 2 or 3 games ago. And then you have players like Bogovac, who we know should be a baller based off of his background and his experience, but he's coming in and playing like somebody who missed practice all week and literally picked up a basketball just before he got there. So it's like you want to blame the coaching in some instances, but then you have players that just don't live up to expectations. And I don't think it's fully the coach's fault. It's an effort thing. If you watch some of the games, there's times where you look at the defense and it's like, where's the effort? There's some times where you look at there's no effort to try to close out on 3-point shots. That's why we continue to get killed from 3-point line every game. There's times on rebounding where we're not attacking the rim to try to get rebounds over other teams as often as we should. So we're getting beaten on rebounds every game. I don't even know what the effort is really during practice to correct the free throw shooting issue because I think we've only had 3 or 4 games this season where we've shot over 80%, which is mind-blowing for a North Carolina team, in my opinion. So I don't know really if it's like some things is coaching for sure. Like I said, the system itself is definitely a coaching issue. But sometimes if you can't get the effort out of your players, you rightfully can say sometimes it's just lazy play. Because and speaking on it, right? Speaking on it, because there's been a lot of frustrations when it comes down to North Carolina being inconsistent, right? So you have we'll take the Syracuse game as a perfect example. You're up 32 points. 32 points. Trimble and Wilson should be featured more. Absolutely. Especially Trimble. Trimble is starting. The more and more Trimble has been on the court this season, the better and better the trifecta of him, Wilson, and Vassar has looked. Because I was telling somebody earlier today, since Trimble has been back from the forearm fracture, this team looks like a whole different team. It seems like it is operating a lot better, especially defensively, than it has most of the season so far. Sure as like I said, but when it came down to his minutes ticking up and up and up, now that he's getting more and more minutes, more and more plays are being made on defense by him, especially. So yeah, it's because speaking, like I said, once again, speaking on it, with the Syracuse game, you were up 32 points at half. You had a 32-point lead and you lost it. Syracuse almost came back from 32 down with a 37-11 run. Like, what do you? And Jonathan Powell even said it himself. We were too comfortable. Hubert Davis said it. That's just unacceptable. Vassar said it. We can compete at a high level, but if we lose focus, any team can challenge us. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All I ever wanted was the Black Grand National. Being rational. This is what they asked for. Boom, boom, boom. It's not enough.
2 solids left, but it's not enough.
Never really stuff, but it's not enough. Say I'm bigger than myself, but it's not enough. What's happening, people? Apologies for being late.
That's so dumb. What do you mean he doesn't want them to run it? You don't need 2 people running at him. Just have the one person who's supposed to be on him close out for the 3-point. What are you talking
about? Herb? Are we talking about Hubie?
Yeah. So before you got here, a question was posed of this: is Hubert Davis the right coach for UNC? As and the person who wrote the blog gave him a B+ overall. Because the other question that follows up is, can he transition from being a good coach to a great coach? And you two rightfully said, 1, the players he recruits don't fit the system. He doesn't utilize the athlete's athletic ability, and Trimble and Wilson should be featured more. And the last comment was that he heard that he doesn't want them to run at 3-point shooters because he's scared of a 4-point play.
Okay.
So before you get into your thing, I said from the first 3 things, like, 1, okay, the players recruited not fitting the system. That's okay. That's a recruiting problem. Maybe you can work around it. The athletes not utilizing their athletic ability, I said, yes, sometimes you can get plays that don't utilize that very well, but you also got to look at it. Sometimes it's an effort problem. You have some guys that shoot that purposely seem like they take a back seat compared to showing off what they can do. Like Stevenson, for a perfect example, 3 games ago, you see him pop off in the second half like we haven't seen him do all season, showing what he was able to do in Alabama before he transferred here. And it's like and you can see it on defense. There's times on defense where it's like, okay, why aren't we closing out on these 3-point shots? Why aren't we attacking the basket for rebounds better? Where's the effort? There's sometimes it's an effort thing that you just can't coach. But then you also got to wonder, okay, what is actually happening or being done to fix the free throw shooting issue? We've only had 4 or 5 games where we've shot over 70% or 80%. And that's for a North Carolina team, that's abysmal.
So I will say this. Hubert right now ain't the right coach. He good, he ain't great. Like, is he better than average Joe Blow? Sure, he is. Is he great like a Roy? Absolutely not. Like, let's be real, let's be honest.
Oh yeah, he ain't a Roy.
And the issue that Hubert has fallen into, that all like every coach who's been in this position hates to fall into. You fell behind the legend. You're the guy after the legend. So the standard is higher for you. Everybody doesn't want to be the guy after the legend. You want to be the guy after the guy who took after the legend.
I'm about to say the board in Alabama's going through it right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, very few coaches, very few players in sports history in general do well after a legend. One of the few ones that I can think of off the top of my head, Steve Young. Replacing Joe Montana and you still go and do what you do, that he was ready for that moment. He was ready for that moment. But think about it. After the Brady era in New England, Mac Jones wasn't ready. And that's not to say Mac Jones is like Ryan Leaf, Jamarcus Russell bad by any means. Not saying that.
Because he's proven with the right system, he can be
with
good.
the right system, he's proven he's solid. But it's not to say he's like that bad. But you came after a legend. You are in a situation where you're playing right after the legend and people are going to hold you to this standard because they've become accustomed to this. Is it unfair? Yes. However, you also know the rule. You know the game when you come into it. And it's different for a player as opposed to a coach more times than not. Because with a player, sometimes you got brought into this situation without your consent. You got traded here. You got drafted here. Like, you had no say so. Like, they just brought you in. You know what I mean? Unless you like sign free agency wise. Coaching wise, you are always given the opportunity to decline that coaching offer. You have the option to say no. Even if you're promoted, you can say, I don't think I'm ready. I don't know if I'm the guy right now. So Davis has fallen into that trap of, hey, Roy's teams wouldn't do this. Roy's teams wouldn't be like this. Roy's teams wouldn't this. And as North Carolina fans, we got to admit, he ain't Roy. We know. I ain't like respectfully, I ain't never seen a North Carolina team get bounced out the first round the way we did. Like, I'm accustomed to Sweet 16s minimum. I'm accustomed to Sweet 16 appearances minimum. Getting bounced out in the first round, us being a first 4-in team like we were last year. And I know because I watched the game in Dayton. I watched the first 4 game in Dayton.
I think the other thing that hurts Davis overall is the fact of, one, you were Roy Williams' assistant for some years.
That does hurt.
Because I think the biggest thing with we'll take the DeBoer situation in Alabama compared to this one. With DeBoer, sure, he went to a national championship with Washington, but he doesn't come from the Nick Saban coaching tree. He wasn't at Alabama prior to getting to Alabama. He wasn't under Saban getting direct tutelage from the guy. Where you have Hubert Davis, who was the guy, you were sitting next to the man for several years. You were his assistant coach. You were right there. You were watching all of it go down. So people ask themselves, what were you doing and what lessons did you learn while you were sitting to the man, the myth, the legend that is Roy Williams?
And here's the thing, too. And it goes to YouTube's point. Roy Williams has a system, right? He had his system, did his thing. And he built players for his system. Some of us were accustomed to the players that Roy built for his system. And YouTube's point was he doesn't have players for whatever system he's building. And Davis has to be okay with going getting players that are his system
that
and fit his style. And I'm making this comparison because it's very similar to Greg Popovich and Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr not only was coached by Popovich, was, like you said, an assistant to Popovich. He came from Popovich's coaching tree. If you look at the way the Golden State Warriors in their prime ran their offense, as opposed to the San Antonio Spurs in their prime, two completely different offenses.
Absolutely.
Two completely different offenses, two completely different styles, two completely different player sets. But it works for them. That's how Steve Kerr coaches. That's how Greg Popovich coaches. And Davis, that's what will make him great. If he goes from not trying to be Roy and full send be him. Because right now, I think he's trying to have both. I think he's trying to, he's trying so hard to continue that dominance that Roy left, that blueprint that Roy left, that to his case in point, and I can see why you would want to continue it, it was successful. However, what up, Slaw? However, you have to be you, and you can't afraid to be you. Is it gonna go through some bumps in the roads? Absolutely.
Not ready for the Duke game.
Of course he's not. Is it going to be some bumps in the roads? Yes. However, you have to be unapologetically you. Get the players that fit the style that you want, and you're in this position. You're into the thick of it. And if you get fired, at least go out. At least get fired being you.
I was thinking about selling my tickets.
This man here, bro. This man hate Davis so much.
Go to the game.
Go to the game, sir.
You can even get you a sign and troll Davis the whole game.
I love UNC, but hate Davis. Go UNC.
Like
this man hates Hubert so much. So he gonna sell Duke tickets.
So here's the thing. So with the Davis situation and like the general frustration, because the team has been, because this is what, year 4, year 5 for Davis. Fire HD.
Hold up.
Exactly. Just take your poster board, put a hashtag Fire HD, and just hold that up in the thing. I'm sure you'll show up on the camera at least once.
Listen, it'll show once, but also I love to see Duke
get blown out. I don't think we'll get blown out.
I love to see Duke lose in person, so I wouldn't want to.
I don't see us getting blown out. But
he has been the head coach since.
Speaking to your thing,
he has been head coach since 2021. Since then, as a head coach, we have been to one Final Four, won one ACC regular season championship, and he's been coach of the year for the ACC one time. So this is year 5, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, or 26.
So this is year 5. So and this is part of the reason why people's patience is wearing thin, because you would think by like year 3 you would start figuring out, okay, this is the direction I want the team to go in. Because once again, remember, you were a player here. So why don't you take the experience you had as a player to build what you're trying to build from not just the player standpoint, but from that coaching standpoint? You can take some of the stuff from Roy and be like, okay, how can I apply this to what I knew as a player into what I'm trying to direct this organization into? And right now, the direction that you're taking the organization into has, as you can see from the title, has been very frustrating.
Yeah.
At least we're getting Dylan Mingo. We have a 5-star who shoots 20% from 3.
Hey.
So here's the thing. So, because somebody pointed this out, and Syracuse is a perfect example. We were up 32 against Syracuse. Syracuse went on a 37-11 run late in that game to bring it within 6. We won by 10.
Yeah, see.
Here's some other examples of our major lead management issues. Against Navy, was leading by 24 to win by 12. Against East Tennessee, up by 27, won by 19. Those were some 2 decent ones. Wake Forest, led by 15 and won by 3.
Hold up. I need to know this answer to this question, and I'll go look at the game log for that, and you might be able to see it. Did we make mass substitutions to our bench during those big leads?
I have no idea.
Because if you go, it should be like
Dixon's going to be RJ 2.0. Maybe.
So I'm going to pull this up because my soul is going to tell me something that we need to know right now. So list those games again. Tell me what games it was.
So Navy led by 24, won by 12.
So you said when we played Navy?
Yep.
Wait, what was the Navy game? Why do I not see the Navy game on the list? Okay. I see it now. It's at the very beginning of the season.
I think it was early, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Navy. And then who else?
East Tennessee.
And then you said Syracuse.
Yep. Oh, now, then Wake Forest was up by 15, won by 3.
All right. Hold
Stanford led by 12 twice and lost by 5. And then with Syracuse up by 32 and won by 10. So when you up that much, you have to go to your best player to keep the lead. When you up that much, because like I said, because I pointed out, even Jonathan Powell said it himself, we got too comfortable. Hubert Davis said that's just unacceptable. And Henry Vassar said we can compete at a high level, but if we lose focus, any team can challenge us. In a lot of these games, there should have been absolutely no reason they were in any kind of competition.
So
especially Syracuse.
The Navy game is weird because they cut that lead at the start of the second half. And I know we ain't play our bench at the start of a half. Like, I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I know that. So okay.
Think about it. If Syracuse cut theirs late, I think they did that within like the last 10 minutes.
Yeah. Syracuse cut that lead down because we were up 70-45 with 7 minutes and 53 seconds to go. And then Syracuse just start coming back and whatnot. And I hold up. Because I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be mad if, like, it's one of those situations like, oh, yeah, we subbed them out at this time because we thought the game was over. No. Stop it. You don't let your foot off the gas pedal. I don't care who you are.
At all.
Yeah, I'm thinking we had to have subbed somebody. Like, because it just don't make no sense. Because I'm looking. First, yeah, I think. Let's see. Substitution. So
when a team lacks focus, that's when you lean on your star player, and you know they lean on Caleb Wilson, and you could tell what Caleb Wilson. We've talked about that earlier, and I think we talked about that a few weeks ago. After a while, the boy get tired.
Yeah,
like when it's just you get tired, and like I said, and that's why I'm glad that Trimble is back because it does take a little bit of pressure off of him.
Yeah, I think because what I'm looking at right now in the game flow, we subbed in a good amount of people because I'm seeing like at 8:52, we're just now subbing out Kyan Evans, flipping. We subbed out looking at it. Yeah, Stevenson, because we know he's been sporadic. He was just getting subbed out at the 7:57 mark in that Syracuse game. So it's like, hold up, we had.
You said this sounds like a coaching issue.
Yeah, this is one of those games where like when you're up, you don't put the bench in until you're within like the final 3 minutes, maybe. And I mean, you're up like 20 You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That just disappointed me. I'm irked.
Because in the Kansas game, we actually had to come back on Kansas.
That we did.
We ended up winning 87-74. With Radford, we beat Radford 74-89 after having a 26-point lead.
Mm-hmm. Craziness.
Did not look like they started coming back because we actually were up. Yeah, we're up 20. So going into the second quarter, we were up 16 points as the second half started. About 10 minutes into the second half. Yep, up 11. Got up as high. Yeah, so we were up 20. We were up about 20 points. We still won by 15. St. Bonaventure.
That's always
we won by 15 on them.
That's always a funny name to say.
St. Bonaventure.
St. Bonaventure.
Going into the second in that, we were only up 5. We were up 4 on St. Bonaventure going into the second half.
You sound so hurt by that.
I mean, should I not be?
No, you should. You're just like, we were up 4. I was like, here's the thing though. St. Bonaventure is a hoop school. That's the one thing I will say.
Yeah, and we didn't start pulling.
They are known for hoop. They are known for hoops. If they ain't good at nothing else, they known for hooping.
Yeah, and we didn't start pulling away from them until about 15 minutes in, to about 15 minutes left in the second. Kentucky was a dogfight all the way through.
I mean,
if Chicago was up 30, Jordan rested and they cut lead to a certain point. Jordan came back in.
That he did.
Because
Jordan's an addict.
Jordan's like, you're not about to make me look bad.
Jordan is an addict. That man is addicted to winning. So he was like, yeah, nah, we're not doing that. But that was always how my coaches were. It's like, all right, we up 30, cool. The moment that lead get cut down to 20, nope. Hey, starters, get back in there for like the next 3 minutes. Close this out real quick.
No, sir.
He said he wants the world to know his affiliation.
I don't know. You could probably hear him in the back talking all kinds of noise.
Oh, yeah. I heard him just now. He was talking up a storm. Oh, Lord. Zoom the camera.
Oh, Lord. Hey. No. Go downstairs with mommy. Go downstairs with mommy, sir.
I'll cut that part out in post. We ain't trying to have that. Oh man. Man's out here having a good old time. Woo! Well, listen, y'all, I've been tired. I've had a day. So shout out to my co-host, man, for him building this docket. Cause boy, it's been a lot. Your boy's been running around nonstop. For those of you who didn't see when I came in, I was driving. The roles were reversed. I was the one driving back. Just finished a basketball game playing. And I still haven't eaten. I gotta get food. I got a Black History Month video I'm still supposed to edit. Man, I got a lot, bro. Oh, Lord, Jesus, Joseph, and Mary. It's a lot. But it's okay, though. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all staying here. He may have some good advice. Hey, you're right. Nephew might have some good advice. Let's let him speak. Can't let him be naked though. Can't do that. Don't know. I think that's how you get fined by the NCAA if you do press conferences naked. I feel like he would. I feel like he would have some good advice though. Oh, so you missed it. You two said yeah. He was talking about Micah.
He might just have some good advice for Davis.
I said let him speak. However, Kami, you got to put a shirt on because I'm pretty sure the NCAA fines you for doing interviews naked.
Something. There's got to be some kind of repercussion for it. I don't know what it is.
I was like, I just thought it was funny because I was like, I don't think he saw it.
Tapping in, love channel, go blue, and the other blue.
Get out of here with this Michigan.
get out of here, sir. Appreciate you though.
Love you, thank you. But get out of here with the Michigan blue.
That yellow's wrong, but oh well, we'll let it slide today.
That yellow is mustard. Whole lot of mustard.
Mustard. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Get us hit with a copyright strike immediately.
Yep. And getting into some good news though, North Carolina women beat NC State this week. Yesterday.
The ladies, bruh. Oh, I forgot I changed that today. I totally forgot I changed that for a different for the podcast.
Sir.
So
press that button with confidence.
So because think about it's my C button, and I've always had it for cheer. And I just now changed it today for the Panther podcast because one of the players I was talking about tore his ACL in college. So I put it for crack. And I forgot just now. I was like, yeah, press the cheer button. Oh. Please don't do that, ladies.
But yeah, now, hopefully nobody rolled their ankles. But Laney Grant out here leading the way, going 5 for 9 from field goal from the field, 3 of 6 from 3-point, and 5 or 6 from the free throw line, having 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist, followed by Miss India Nivar, bouncing back from a low game last week.
India been quiet the last couple of weeks, so I'm glad to see her get back.
Bouncing back with a set going 7 of 12 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3-point, and unfortunately 1 of 4 from the free throw. But she still put up 16 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists.
She got it back in blood.
And Nyla Harris is still putting up numbers.
Love it.
4-9 from the field, 2 from 2 for free throw, going with 10 points and 9 rebounds. 1 rebound short of a double-double.
Hey, Nyla be like that, bro. I do like the fact that Harris, Nivar, and Toomey all average 10, and Grant is right there at 9.9. So you got 4 players that average 10. That's 40. That's a 40 spot right there, which is great to have.
Ugh.
Oh, okay. I guess 40 spots not a great to have.
No, sorry. It's completely unrelated. Like, so unrelated. CJ Stroud got his haircut.
Mm-hmm.
And
he cut the locks.
He cut the locks. He got the.
Did he get the Jalen Hurts fade?
Not the low Jalen Hurts fade. He got more like he got the high top.
Did he get the Jalen Brown?
He got the Danny Green fade.
Oh no way he could hold up. Oh no. No. He looked like John Legend.
Like the cut clean, but he don't look good.
No. I'm gonna say it right now. Y'all he looked like John Master, not John Legend. He looked like John Master.
So the women make the run in turn. I hope they do too.
I would love to see, bro.
I would love to see them make the run in the tournament.
It ain't it. That ain't it.
Oh, nah. So the one I saw was on his Twitter account.
Oh, listen. This is what I saw.
The Twitter account looked even worse.
Look.
Yeah, he look even worse.
Oh no. I'll pull it up for y'all. That way y'all can get a. Oh God. He's just ordinary people. Oh no, CJ, no. Did you lose a bet?
He looked like a middle schooler that just he said, "Come in so I can take a picture of you." Okay.
Hey, first day fresh.
That's the picture that your mama asked you to take before you go to school the next day.
You ready? That's the picture the JV. That's the picture the JV star gets when when coach says he's going to be on the varsity for the first time, but he's still at the end of the bench.
Man, listen.
Yeah. Listen. CJ,
man, like he looks so, and even when he's about to cut it, like you see, he got that smile. He looks so awkward, bro.
CJ Stroud, I'm gonna say this: you're gonna make more money than I ever will. Maybe, like right now, you've made more money than I ever have in my life. So you can get you can really just ignore anything I gotta say. However, bro, that haircut ain't it.
That wasn't it, bro.
That haircut is not the move. Respectfully. Like,
because unfortunately, that peanut head of yours just does not fit that haircut.
Like, cause y'all, like, y'all,
man look like cashew. That man look like the
Here's the bad part, bro. Look at he got a huge forehead space, bro. Like he got a lot of forehead space just off the side alone. Look at that. Don't tell me you about to pull up the peanut from there. Hey, the comment section beat me to it. Look, they got all John Legend gifts. The comment section beat me to it.
They knew it.
Hey,
nah.
Even Bay over here, she laughing at it because she see it too. Don't you? He's just
he looked like this.
People.
He looked like that.
I'm sorry. That was perfect. That was perfect timing. I thought that was perfect. Hey,
that was great. That was great.
Hey, I feel like that's a good. I feel like that's a 10 out of 10. I feel like it's perfect comedic timing.
That perfect. No notes. Go ahead and send it to presses. Go and talk. And still speaking of some wins, we also Tar Heels men's went ahead, whooped on the Yellow Jackets at Georgia Tech. And I went ahead and pointed out in basketball.
Okay, cool.
Because we ain't played them in football.
Okay. We beat them before Syracuse. That we did.
Yeah, we played them. We played them Sunday, or Saturday. No, we played them last Friday or something like that.
Y'all.
So,
bro, you missed the whole thing, bro.
You did. You have to go back and live.
Listen, I'm gonna need you to stop working the night shift. This way you can watch the whole episode.
Yeah, you're gonna have to scroll back in the live and see what you missed.
Oh my God.
So go ahead and point out that the trifecta, I said it before, the trifecta of Wilson, Vassar, and Trimble is what's gonna keep this team alive. I don't care what nobody else say. Them three is what's gonna carry this team.
I'm gonna tell you what's. He said, "My wife."
What you do?
Did you not do the honey-do list? Did you forget it was? Did you forget to take out the trash when she told you to take out the trash and you said I'll do it and she wanted it done like right then, but in your head you was like
throwing a fit right now.
Ooh,
you leave your socks standing up on the room by themselves.
Wait, what? Sir, have you done that?
No, my socks don't stand up.
You sure?
Oh yeah.
Do your pants?
Nope. I mean, I don't put enough starch in that for that. I don't know if I ever told you. I received a pair of pants one time that felt like they had enough starch in it to do that.
Oh, to just stand straight up. I've
Right.
seen that happen one time.
Never again.
I've seen somebody's fans do that. I was like, oh
Never
Lord.
again.
I said, bro.
So so going into it, Caleb Wilson for Georgia Tech game, 9 of 15, 1 of 3 from 3-point, 3 from 3 for a free throw.
I'm gonna say this. You continue, and I'll tell you what my point is as to why
22 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. Henry Vassar, 8 of 15, 1 of 4 from 3, 3 from 3 from free throw as well. 20 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and 4 blocks. Seth Trimble, 8 of 14, 1 for 2 from 3-point, 1 of 1 from free throw.
Get him.
18 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Even Bogovac came out and said something. 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3-point, 1 of 1 from free throw. 16 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 1 steal. We shot 92% from the free throw line in that win.
So we better never have a big man under 7 feet again.
I don't know, man. Caleb Wilson plays like he's 7'6".
I mean,
but he's like what, 7'2"?
6'10". Listen,
6'10"
per ESPN. Per ESPN.
Close enough.
Now, I'm gonna tell you this. Here's the reason why we won. It's not the fact that we also went 92% from free throw as a team, which shocker of the year.
Which is a miracle.
In the same game we go 92% from 3 as a team. We had 2 turnovers.
2 turnovers, 10 steals, 14 offensive rebounds.
Just sit on that. In the same game, we shot 92% from free throw. We only had 2 turnovers as a team. If we do that, and I know that's a lot of asking, but if the gods, the stars, the peanut butter in my cabinet allows it to happen, we can win the national championship.
And think about it. That's compared to Georgia Tech's 12 turnovers, 1 steal, and 9 offensive rebounds. I said it before. Effort.
I got to check to see if my peanut butter's about to expire. If it does,
then
I don't think it is.
Then, we went on to just barely survive Syracuse.
I mean, we just talked about the Syracuse game, and I mean, it is what it is.
Well, we won't get into the actual numbers they put up this time.
I don't like the numbers because the numbers are ugly.
Oh, listen, check this out. So, Caleb Wilson again, 22 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 6 of 14 from the field, 10 of 13 from free throw. Henry Vassar leading the way again, 7 of 11, 1 from 2 from 3-point, 2 of 4 from free throw. Vegas called late. Facts.
Listen,
17 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, 1 block.
Those numbers,
second game in a row of a double-double.
I'm gonna say this now, bro. Those numbers were easy white blood cell count ugly.
Point shedding is real. Facts. Powell and Bogovac even did a little bit off the bench. Powell put up 4 of 5, 3 from 4 from 3-point, 1 of 2 from free throw. 12 points, 1 rebound. Bogovac, 4 of 6, 1 and 1 from 3-point, 1 and 1 from free throw. 10 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. However, still squandered a 32-point lead on a 37-11 run, despite the fact that we outshot them in every category. 48% from field goal, 44% from 3-point, 71% from free throw line. First, once again, still not another 80% free throw percentage day again, compared to which is 45, 33, and 68.
We didn't even shoot 70. We shot 68. And the bad part is, what I just tell y'all,
Syracuse shot 68. We shot 71%. So barely over 70.
But the one thing I did say,
one more missed free throw would have been 67. We would have been the same thing. So no, you're right.
11
points.
No,
in a whole
11 turnovers.
Oh yeah, no, the turnovers was bad.
11. We just have a game where we get 2.
Yep.
And we have 11. You had 11 turnovers, and you had like a 20-point lead at one point, bro.
32-point lead. 32 points. 32 points. That's what I'm telling you. Syracuse went on a 37-11 run in under 10 minutes.
You know, I don't like it
to
here
bring
sometimes.
a 32-point lead down to 6.
You know, I don't like it here sometimes. Like, I love it here, but I don't like it here sometimes.
Because that's what
I
I was saying
I don't
earlier
think you're
about
hearing me.
the
You
growing
know, it's one of
frustrations
dance.
with the fact that we're inconsistent. That's what people's problem is. That's why everybody wants Hubert Davis's head, because we're inconsistent. Our ACC games have been easy, but UVA, they should have been easy. The Cal game should have been easy. Stanford should have been easy. Wake Forest should have been easy.
Well, North Carolina, they're supposed to be easy. That's our standard. That's our standard. They're North Carolina. They're supposed to be easy. The only team that's supposed to give us any type of hell in the ACC is Duke.
Real point guards are valuable. And that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm so glad that Trimble came back. Because with Trimble back, the team looks different. It plays different. The unfortunate piece, from a coaching standpoint, they're also inconsistent. But once again, it comes from a defensive end of things. If you don't put in the effort to play legitimate defense at all times in the game, this is what you get. You blow 32-point leads.
Do the sports gods not like me this year?
What you mean?
Like, do they not like the state of North Carolina? Because here's the thing.
Kyan scammed us worse than Cade Thompson.
Here's the thing. I want you to understand this. Carolina Panthers. What was their key problem? Inconsistent. Charlotte Hornets have talent, but have been inconsistent for years. North Carolina, key issue. Inconsistent. Like, I just want to know. Like, is it the year of inconsistency in the state of North Carolina? I would just like to know. The weather, inconsistent. Like, it seems like a theme that the guys are employing. Right, no, like South Carolina outside, yeah, they got caught in a winter storm, but North Carolina, yeah,
inconsistent. Nah, they snowed in for sure.
Inconsistent.
They snowed in for real.
For rizzle.
For shizzle.
I've always wanted to say this. For shizzle. If you don't know where that's from, you're too young. Get off. If you don't know where that's from, get off. Log off. You've upset me you've upset me.
Bro, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a thing. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so he transferred in from Colorado State. If HD don't get fired, what coach would you? If HD does get fired, what coach would you want?
Can I pick any coach? I ain't gonna lie. And I know he well past his prime. I'm just throwing out this name because I've always thought it'd be cool to see him in Tar Heel blue. Rick Pitino. Rick Pitino. That's just me. Like, I've always liked him as a coach, though. I've always liked Rick Pitino as a coach. But I would have to answer
that question. I don't know these coaches by name.
Like I said, that's why I said I'm just going off a coach I know I would like to see. I would have to go and look at the state of coaching right now.
Yeah, because none of the coaches that I would have said coach basketball.
If he was to ever leave the women's game, give me Gino Auriemma. Yeah, give me Gino Auriemma, bro. If he was to ever leave women's basketball, give me Gino Auriemma. Like, I'm him
let's go even a little bit wilder here. Let's see if we can pull Don Staley from USC.
Bruh, you know what? Hey, that's the petition I want. Go get Don Staley. I guarantee you should have this team running right. I guarantee you Don Staley had this team running right. Like, the same coach who won a championship then lost all her starters and went back and won the next year with an undefeated squad. You tell me there's a woman that's better. Like, bro, you tell me a coach that's doing that.
True. All right. So
he said, give me Dustin May.
So before we get into the game, hey,
I gotta go look.
Before we get into the game, so we got our commit. Got a dog we got to look at real quick.
Bork. And while we wait, this episode is brought to you by the Sloth. Sloth, get active.
The Sloth. All right. So once again, Deshaun Davis is his end of season highlights. So I don't know how many games are going to be up in it, but we're going to see what Bo got.
All right. So where do I need to be looking?
Dylan Mingo, man. Stackhouse will be a good coach.
Stackhouse,
wrong guy.
He said, "Oh, wrong guy." Man, that's how I know Sloth wife tripping on him. This man typing whole names wrong.
That's it, man.
Who am I supposed to be watching?
So he's 78 interior lineman right here.
Tell Huddle. Okay.
Oh, big.
There we go. Oh. It looked like he barely touched, bro.
I mean, if you that big moving at that speed to somebody, quarter your size? That's a good move. He got good movement for a big dude, though. But he's 6. Well, my thing is, you 6'9" at right guard. That's wild.
What's the issue?
I just don't normally see guards that big. Normally, they're around like 6'5". Normally, your bigger guys are your tackles.
I mean,
or the taller guys tend to be the tackles.
You would know better than me, because I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to guard and tackle body shapes, I just know I need the big boys up front. Because once
that's fair.
And for me, it's anything 300 plus. To be honest.
Oh yeah, because he's right now he's like 280. Then he said he's 6'9", 280.
Oh,
so he's gonna they're gonna put on another.
I ain't gonna front. Number two was like, well, I'm not about to die for this.
He made a business decision. But yeah, because normally you have if you look at an offensive line is built, normally your tallest guys are your tackles because you want to be able to have a quarterback that can see at least a little bit around your center and guards.
Okay.
Sure, you're not going to always see over them, but you want to be able to have a better chance of seeing over your for your center and over the middle routes because your tackles are going to leave the spot area. They're going to be wrapping around you, all that stuff anyway.
True. Hut.
And they normally want the guy with the longer wingspan to catch edge rushers and stuff like that because
that makes sense.
Yeah, so.
I've always known.
Why do you do that to
him? I don't know.
Hold on.
I've always known the guards generally are the more mobile of the linemen because they got to be. Oh, Jesus!
Buddy stood no chance.
I've always known guards having to be the more mobile one because you have to pull them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and normally you get your 6'4", 6'5", maybe even sometimes 6'2", 6'3", 290. 300-pound mobile guards that'll pull because you want your bowling balls to be the one that pulls.
That man is taller than everybody on the field.
He really is. Like I said, it's not. No, I don't normally see a 6'9".
I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna front. If I'm coach and I ever see him lose a 1v1,
you benched immediately. What you mean?
Whoever you lost to better be the same size as you. That's the only reason. Minimum 6'6", 300.
They either better be the same size as you, or they are putting up state records in weightlifting.
Hey, they are the number one edge rusher or linebacker in the state. In the nation, to be honest.
Or the last combine they went up, they put up the most weight of any other player in his position. Like you out here benching 500 pounds if you losing a rep like that. Ain't no way. That was unfair.
Class of 26.
I think he's class of 26. And he's
You
got to
two
get
say
he's
he's got
gonna
to
get
get
stronger.
stronger. He's gonna get stronger.
Yeah, because there was a
Man.
couple of reps that he should have just won easy.
He ain't using his legs like that, man.
He's not. He's just being big.
He's big, so he knows he could throw weight around with his arms. But if he uses the power from his legs too, bruh.
Because he's gonna get to this level, and there's gonna be guys, especially in practice, that's gonna put him on his back.
They're gonna put him on his back, and they're gonna get around him so easily.
Yeah, they're gonna get around him easy. Because he's mobile, he's big, but he doesn't really use.
He doesn't use that strength that he has. He's using his upper body, but he's not using like the power that he could generate from his legs, from the behemoth trunks.
The behemoth trunks.
The behemoth trunks.
All right. Since you know, I was putting the stuff together today.
Yeah, and I said thank you to you. I told him I said thank you.
Got a game for you.
All right.
Keep 5, cut 6.
Oh no.
Of some of the best North Carolina basketball players since 2000.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
No, dang. Ooh, this is gonna get. Am I basing this off their college career or their NBA?
This is their college careers.
Okay.
This is college careers. So, and you won't know who the next one is till I tell you.
Of course I won't. Oh man.
All right. First up on the list.
I feel like some of my knowledge is gonna get aired out here. Some people gonna hate me. They're gonna be like, "How you gonna cut something?" I'm sorry, I drew a blank.
Oh, hold on one second. All right. So first up, got Kobe White. We cutting or keeping?
Am I cutting or keeping Kobe White?
Kobe White.
Damn. We starting with that?
Because you don't know who else is on this list.
So there's 11 players. I gotta keep 5
players. You gotta keep 5, cut 6.
My gut tells me I can get a better guard. I'm cutting Kobe.
All right.
My gut tells me
next on the list. Okay, you two's keeping.
All right.
You two says keep. All right.
My gut tells me there's a better guard on this list that I can't think of right now.
All right. Next on the list, got Tyler Hansbrough.
Oh, I'm keeping Tyler. I'm keeping Tyler. That's my power forward locked in. Like what? My power forward center. I'm keeping Tyler. I know that.
Because I knew that was gonna be like the automatic one.
No, listen. But you said since 2000s, I'm like, if Hansbrough's on this list, I need that. That man was literally the star of our 09 team. Like, I need that one.
Next, got Ty Lawson.
I'm keeping Ty because I think he's a better guard than Kobe. Like, that's why I said that. I was like, I think Kobe White is great, but I'm keeping Ty Lawson. I know you two's probably cutting him. I'm personally keeping Ty Lawson.
All right. Because so far, he's kept Kobe. Yep, he'll be cut him.
I figured that.
Got Ty Lawson.
I figured he could.
Next on the list. Harrison Barnes.
I'm gonna cut Harrison.
You cut Harrison? All right.
He was great, but I'm gonna cut Harrison.
All right.
What you two say?
Yep, he cut 2.
Okay, all right, we locked in. Twin. We locked in finally.
All right. Next up, Bryce Johnson.
Why am I drawing? Oh no. Do I really want to keep Bryce Johnson or do I want to cut Johnson? I feel like you two's looking at me like this is a no-brainer.
You two's cutting.
You two's cutting him?
You two's cutting him.
Oh man.
Because you only got 2 spots left.
I got Ty Lawson and Tyler Hansbrough. I got 3.
Oh, babe, no. You two only has 2 spots left.
Damn. Do I want to cut Bryce? I'm cutting Bryce.
All right. So we got a double cut on Bryce. Next up, Justin Jackson.
Woo! Oh man. JJ, he's got length. He's really. I like JJ a lot. I'm gonna keep JJ. If there's a person on here, I think I can make this work. Because I got
you two, what you got? Remember, you only got 2 more people. You only got 2 more spots left. You two.
I got Ty.
Because you got Tyler Hansbrough, Ty Lawson, and Justin Jackson. You two has Kobe White, Hansbrough, and Ty Lawson. Oh no, not Ty Lawson. He cut Ty Lawson.
Yeah.
So he's got Kobe White and Tyler Hansbrough.
So he'll be at the same as me if he has it. He'll have 3.
If he keeps Justin Jackson, he'll be at the same amount as you.
Or Justin Johnson. Oh yeah, Justin Jackson. I don't know why I keep thinking.
Yep. While we're waiting on his answer, next up on the list, Raymond Felton.
Oh, see, I was thinking it was either Ty or Raymond. I knew both of them were in here. And I was like, I'm cool with either one of them. Because I have Ty, I'm cutting Raymond.
All right.
I was going with one of those two over Kobe White. I'm definitely taking one of them over Kobe White.
I see you. All right. Next on the list, got RJ Davis. Okay. You two's cutting Felton and Jackson.
I mean, that man only got 3 spots though, and I only got 2.
I say he's got 3, and he's cutting. You cutting Davis too? You two's cutting Davis too.
He cut Davis too. Ooh, how many players we got left?
You got 3 players left.
So he has to take all 3.
He has to take the last 3.
Okay, so he has to take the last 3. I have an option.
You do.
I have an option. I got Lawson, Jackson, Hansborough.
Because you get to keep 2 out of the last 4.
And then RJ Davis. I'm gonna cut Davis.
All right.
I'm gonna cut Davis. There's something here I'm thinking is gonna be there, which is gonna help me.
So you two, the first player out of the last 3 that you have to keep, you got Danny Green.
That's who it is. Hey, I'm keeping Danny. I knew Danny was in this list and I needed him. I knew Danny was here. I was hoping for it. That is the shooter I'm looking for. Yes, I am keeping Danny Green. So I'll figure out whoever the last 2 is.
You two's like, yes.
Hey, listen, I needed Danny Green in there to make this work. I wanted Danny Green in there to make this work. I'm glad I got Danny Green.
All right. And you two, the second out of the 3 that you have to keep is Wayne Ellington.
Ooh.
Myron, do you want to cut him or keep him? Because if you cut him, you got to get the last guy.
Dude.
And you never know who the last one's going to be. You two said, I take it.
Man. Let's see. I got my point. I got my point and tie. Got my 2 and Danny. Jackson can play my 3 or my 4. Tyler can play my 4 and my 5. How do I want this?
Because you never know who that last person could be. It could be somebody like Marvin. It could be Marvin Williams. It could be Tyler Zeller, Luke May, Joel Berry. Could be anybody, man.
You know what? I'm gonna take a chance and pass. I'm gonna cut Ellington. I'm gonna cut Ellington and take a chance on whoever this last person is.
Cut Ellington. All right.
I'm gonna take a chance on whoever. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it work.
So the last player. So Ellington was a great tournament player. Drew.
He was. He was.
All right. So the last player that both of y'all will be keeping is Rashad McCants.
Hey, I got a big body in the paint. I'm cool with it. I can make it work. I can make it work. I can make that work, actually. I put Ty at my 1. I put Ty at my 1. Danny at the 2. Jackson at the 3. And then Tyler at the 4.
You said, oh, shit.
Dang. Oh, man. I'll be all right. Like, I'll make it work. I'll make it work. I'll make it work.
I almost put Armando in here.
Hey, because this is the thing. In terms of points, though, McCants was better than Ellington. McCants was better, so I'm cool with it. Like I said, all right.
Yeah, I almost put Armando Bacot in here.
Man, listen. That would have been a good one. I like my squad. I think our squad came out nice.
I was hoping for May.
I knew May wasn't there. I almost
put him in there.
My heart of hearts
to see him with cancer, man. I was hoping.
Listen, my heart of hearts, not even gonna lie to you, my heart of hearts knew Luke May wasn't there. But I was like, listen, I need Danny Green here. Danny Green was
there was no way I couldn't put Danny Green in there.
Bro, I sat there, I was like, Danny Green is going to make my team make sense. If I don't have Danny Green, I am shocked because I have no outside scoring like that. Nothing to make a threat and space the floor. Because I know if Luke May was there,
had to be in there.
If Luke May would have been there, Tyler Hansbrough wouldn't be like. Luke May is a step and a half down from what Tyler Hansbrough was in terms of like mid-range specialist, good body, can use his length and things like that. You know what I mean?
True. I don't think we got any birthdays this week, so we'll just move on through.
Not that I've updated yet. I'll have to get the list going and get it moving. I'll check.
So Sean May.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, it was a tough list to build. Because I wanted these, like, you couldn't just include. I couldn't include everybody. I had to find some good ones from at least each a decade.
Man, listen, I was banking on a lot of things, and a lot of my guesses came true. I was like, as soon as you started with Kobe White, I said Ty Lawson, and I was like, Ty Lawson's got to be in here. He's got to be. And then you said Raymond Felton too. I was like, okay, cool. I would have been okay with either of those. RJ Davis. RJ was the hard one I had to pass. RJ was the hard one I had to pass on because I was like,
had to make it difficult. Now, for the favorite segment we got going on, Top of Tar Heel takeaway of the week.
Hey, hold up. Got to get the sound bite because we always love the sound. Boop-a-doo-doo. I don't want to play the other sound because, like, I changed that sound too. So, hold up. I got you. 5, 4, 3. Did you hear it?
No.
Oh, no. Hold up.
Dee-dee-dee, dee-dee-dee.
Now they got the DDD in there, too.
No, Tar Heel take of the week.
I might keep that.
Hey, Tar Heel takeaway of the week. I will go ahead and tell you. Shopping for a car is hard when you ain't want a car. When you weren't in the mental state and didn't want to buy a car, and you're only having to buy a car because you need to buy a car, shopping for one is very difficult. I've been having to go through that for like the last 2 weeks. I'm tired of it. I need to go ahead and get something figured out. And I think I might have, but we'll see what happens. Point of the whole thing is just keep grinding, keep your nose to the grindstone, and just do what you got to do. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna care. You just got to do what you got to get. What you can get what you like. Shop with don't shop with reckless abandon, but shop with enough abandon to know that you got what you want for the price that you tried to want it at. So that's it. I ain't got nothing else. That's all I got.
And don't let
RJ was too inconsistent. Play good against bad teams.
And don't let them talk you into being stupid. Like don't
let them talk you into being stupid.
Like, boy, listen. All right, so my turn.
Yes, sir.
Give me the solo. Oh, dude, we gotta keep that.
That's great.
Oh man, my Tar Heel takeaway of the week, bro. Listen, fellas. This one's for y'all. This one's for y'all. If you got a partner, you got a special lady, a special man, and y'all know what week is next week. Y'all know. Listen, don't be afraid to play the game if you really care about her or him. Even if it ain't your favorite holiday, even if you don't care about it, even if it's not one of your things.
You two say I'm in the same position. Need one, don't want the payments. I hate that. I'm with you.
Nobody do. But I'm saying, you know it's coming up. You know what the holiday is. Even if it ain't your favorite holiday, save yourself the trouble and the headache and just play the game, man. Just play the game. It ain't gonna kill you. It ain't gonna kill you. I'm not saying go broke. And only do it if you actually care about that person. Don't if you genuinely care about said person. Don't be afraid to do your thing, go all out and whatnot, and be special. You ain't gotta break the bank to go all out for somebody. You don't. And to those receiving said gifts or said love and said appreciation and things of that nature, who this holiday is for, those significant others, be appreciative. Be appreciative. But you know what? Make it reciprocal. There it is. Y'all both go all out for each other. Y'all both go out for each other. Fellas, y'all know sometimes you got to play the game. That way you ain't got to deal with no pain later down the line, and you ain't got to deal with that headache. You don't want that. And ladies and men, if it's flipped or whatever the case may be appreciative of what your partner does for you. Because, listen, if you don't appreciate it, somebody else will.
That part.
Just saying. I'm sorry, I had to do it one more time.
Play the game to avoid the drama. Facts.
Telling you. You two hearing me. The rest of y'all not hearing me. Y'all just want to dance.
You two with it. But yeah, man, because you know the worst part about it, you two? I would have owned, my car got totaled. So I would have owned that car.
This man is sick.
By May of next year. I had 20 payments left. I had a year and a half of payments left. I was so mad.
I'm hurt for him. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But
with that, we appreciate y'all coming in again.
I got you, man. Since you did the intro and I was in the car, I got the outro. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the North Carolina Tar Heels Live podcast. Be sure to join us live every Tuesday from 9 to 9:30. Sometimes the time fluctuates, but y'all know to be here. Lock in on this channel. Show it to your friends. Get more subscribers. Comment. We love the comments we put on y'all put on the videos. And just Come here, have fun, help us continue to build this channel and build up the notoriety of it. We love y'all. We thank y'all. And from the proficient procrastinator
Subscribe.
and the captain of the Hooligan Express, hype it, like it, subscribe it. Peace. Much love to all of y'all. Take care. Later days. We out of here, baby.
Deuces.